Harry Potter is a generational franchise, just like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and where each of these have amazing games like Fallen Order, Knights of the Old Republic, the Arkham franchise, and of course... But with Harry Potter, the only viable games were the movie games, the movie spin-off games, and they were all on older, limited consoles, so there wasn't a lot that could be gained from them. But now we have the technology, and enough time has passed from the movies, which has allowed us to get what is, in my opinion, a masterpiece, and that is Hogwarts Legacy. Now, like a lot of games I have done recently, we have a good chunk of those trophies being done, which are all the story-related ones. Now that the story's out the way, the first thing that I need to do is do the trophies that are probably going to take the longest, and that is to reach the map room in the story mode, each with the 4 houses. Now, I've already done Gryffindor as the main story one, so the next thing we're to do is just do the other 3. First thing I wanted to do is get one of the fun and easy ones out of the way, because from what I can tell, this trophy hunt is going to be a grind. So we are off cow tipping for the trophy spilled milk, for using Flipendo on 10 cows, or using Flipendo 10 times on the same cow. There we go, spilled milk. Then I thought the best thing to do was, as I'm going to have to be going all around the map collecting these collectibles, was to get the trophy Flute around the world for unlocking all of the Flute flames. This is essentially the fast travel that you have within the game.
Off on another
There
adventure,
we go,
are
Flute around the world. Find all of the Flute towers. Oh my god, I can't believe that was the last one I was waiting for, and I couldn't find it. Next, we get all the ones out of the way that we can quickly, and that is 3rd time's a charm for upgrading your piece of gear 3 times. And the trophy following the butterflies for, well, following the butterflies.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
And brewing each of the different potions and planting each of the plants available. Once that was out of the way, it was time to get the grind done. We have to complete all the challenges, complete all the collections. This is going to be an absolute mammoth of a task. The challenges break down into 5 sections. Combat, these are for defeating different types of enemies. Quests, for completing different types of quests. Exploration, for completing tasks that are littered throughout the map. Field guide pages, for collecting different field guide pages. And finally, the rumor requirement for rescuing beasts and upgrading your gear. In Hogwarts Legacy, there are 619 collection items, out of which you need to obtain 603 in order to get the trophy. Luckily, many of them are acquired by completing the story and side quests in the game, and from working towards other trophies, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. The rest are acquired through completing the game's challenges, purchasing items from vendors, and opening special small chests. The contents are all random though. While completing these, we managed to get the root of the problem for stunning 10 enemies with the Mandrake root. Ends petrify the means for defeating 50 total enemies using the Petrificus Totalis. In order to use this spell, you need to sneak up on an enemy while invisible. It is not one of the spells that you can use freely in open combat. It's kind of like the stealth move.
not especially quiet.
And also rise to the challenge for defeating enemies in all battle arenas. While checking to see what I'd left, I noticed there was a trophy room without a view for reaching the highest point in Hogwarts, and in order to do that, I needed to increase my lockpicking skill, and in order to do that, I needed to find demiguises, these little statues that only are collectible at night time. I would need them in order to unlock the Alohomora level 3 in order to get into all of the rooms available.
Revelio.
Once that was all done, we increased our lockpicking skills. We went up to the room and got the trophy room with a view. While I was there, I got the last of the trophies obtained in the Room of Requirement, and that is the nature of the beast for breeding one of every animal you can save. There are a total of 13, but you can only breed 12, as the Phoenix is the only one that you save. There isn't any male or female versions.
Hello. I'm head out. Can take you somewhere safe. Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
While still working through the challenges in the collection, I seen that I needed maybe 1 or 2 more enemies. I need to use Ancient Magic on. Problem is, there is no list to say what I have or have not used Ancient Magic on. Only a percentage for how far on the trophy I'm done in the PlayStation Store. So I went around and made a note of every type of enemy and just kept fighting and looking for them until finally it popped.
This should be fun.
I needed a break from collecting. There were so many things that I was having to go through and collect and navigate the map. I decided that there were some side quests and we needed to do all of the side quests and all of the friend relationship quests out of the way. So I decided to make a dent into those. We have a variety of side quests, and then we have side quests for Natsai, Sebastian, and Poppy. The Sebastian Sallow side quests are all related around receiving and learning the unforgivable curses. Now, you don't need to use them or unlock them, but they are available through this quest line. He is trying to cure his sister from a terrible curse, and this ends badly. Sebastian uses one of the unforgivable curses on his uncle, who has been looking after his sister. After you've gained all 3 unforgivable curses, this quest line is pretty much complete.
I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Poppy Sweeting is a Hufflepuff student that you'll meet during Beast class. She is known to have a wide knowledge of magical beasts and a big love for them. This questline is all about saving creatures. Firstly, we break up a fighting ring, defeat poachers, rescue a dragon, and give back the dragon egg. A lot of these quests require you to go into dungeons, so with that, we pop the trophy Intrepid Explorer, finding them all.
Well, we're...
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
Revelio. It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, and with centaurs as allies. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwind can join us?
And in the questline for Natsai, we are taking on Harlow, one of Rookwood's henchmen, and to stop his band of illegal operations by finding evidence to put him away in Azkaban. All this ending in a battle and obtaining the trophy Avenging Gazelle.
An eye in it, and her excruciatingly loyal companion.
The Dregs was
Everything is safer now because...
Thank you, but you, my fellow traveler, I believe your friendship to be. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
I think I know where we can.
And all that was left to do is win the House Cup, which is essentially a cutscene of the end of year assembly, gaining the trophy, the Seeker of Knowledge, and finishing that last side quest for the trophy, the Good Samaritan.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Hello, Nellie. Actually,
Oh,
I found a rather interesting...
brilliant.
And then all that was left was collections, get to top level 40 and spend all talent points, which surprisingly took a good few hours to get. The problem I came up against was one of the sections of the collection are butterfly trophies. These are hidden chests that you find throughout the map. And the problem is, if you walk past one and don't realize you are walking past one, the butterflies will fly to the final location to where the chest is, and you may never find it. So I had to find a video guide and go through every single one of them until finally it popped. Now that we've got all of the collection trophy out the way, the final thing is to get to level 40. And to do that, you need to get to 100% on everything. So all that was left was to find a couple of landing pads. It was throughout the map and we got level 40. Problem is, we got to level 40 and then... So we have done it. We have got one trophy left. I left this one to the end because I knew that it was a pretty easy one to get out of the way. And all we need to do is spend every talent point. Now you can't unlock them all, so if you are obviously going for it to play like endgame, make sure that you obviously select the ones you want. But once I've got the platinum out of the way, I won't be playing this again. So, and it says spend all talent points. During this trophy, you must spend all 36 talent points after reaching the maximum level 40. You do not need to unlock the forgivable curses. Is it bugged? Don't say it's bugged. Right. Go down the bottom here. So there's all 36 talent points spent. So why? Apparently someone went to the room of requirement and it popped. So let's... Oh! Thank you, Reddit. Thank you, Reddit. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to pop then. I thought I had wasted hours upon hours not to get the platinum. Oh my god. Well, there we have it. We have got now, I think it's platinum number 24. So there we go. We got that one out of the way. If you've got any suggestions for any games you want me to platinum down below, let me know in the comments. Oh, finally.